Boom, boom. This is Kenria. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. All right, so we've got Azure Lane on tap today. As you can see, I'm just finishing off SP5 here, just running it to get some Polaris metals for the shop. Taking care of our level 80 Gascon now. Gascon will be a level 100 in the EX event. Um, but I'm just running SP5 because I'm leveling up the ships, and I'm going to tell you why I'm leveling up some new ships here in a few minutes, because there's a new event. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, there's a new event that just popped up last night when they did the update. So we're going to talk a little bit about that here. It's gonna be an interesting event. It's got a couple of phases, and I'll show you what those are here. Let me collect my medals. I got 150 medals there, and that's always good because that gives me going to the event shop. So let's take a peek here. Let's go back to the main screen here. Now, here's what we got. The event is the call to arms for the Northern Front. So this is a Northern Parliament event. Now, I have not been able to find any information on this event. The wiki does not have it posted yet. The last information the wiki has on this on Azure is the Maids event, which we had there back at the beginning of February, that ended at the beginning of February. So this is not up, but that cute little picture you see there is Aurora. She is the only Northern Parliament ship at the moment in the game. You can only get her from an event. So my assumption is, and I'm really, 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 really hoping that she will be the reward for that event. So if you can read phase one, which started today, goes until the 26th. The phase two starts on the 27th. Phoenix, Portland, South Dakota, and Enterprise, they're all getting a 20% XP buff for leveling, and you will be able to use those ships on the event phase two portion of the event, which starts on the 27th, to get special missions and training points. My assumption is a certain amount of training points you'll be able to get your hands on that cutie there, which is Aurora. She is a Northern Parliament ship. She's an event-only ship. She was, I think her first appearance was in a New Dawn event. Don't hold me to that. I think that's what it was called. I think it was New Dawn. And you get her there. I'm hoping she's going to be offered to us here. Again, because I haven't been able to find any information on what this event pertains to. It might be the New Dawn event. When phase two pops up, they might call it New Dawn, but I think that New Dawn was just interesting, just introducing the Northern Parliament to the Azure Lane world, and she was the event. So I'm hoping we can get her. That would be really nice because, like I said, she's the only Northern Parliament ship that you can get from the event. Now, I think there are a couple priority ships. If you hold me to it here, let's dump into the priority shipyard here. We got, I'm currently doing St. Louis. So she's Eagle Union. Yeah, there isn't anything. Yeah, that's the only ship. So, well, can't win them all. So we'll have to get her from there. All right, so the call to arms Northern Front. So you want to make sure that you're leveling up those 4 ships. Let's go into the dock here. Let me show you them. As you can see, they all have nice little green EXP plus 20% notification. It's on Enterprise. I've got her as a promise ship right now. Retrofitted Portland. South Dakota, I'd been working on her off and on. And Phoenix. Okay, and Phoenix, I hadn't really been doing much on Phoenix. Just I've been focusing on other areas. So, but I'm in the process of leveling her up. I started leveling her up this morning. She was 17, so I've been running her in the SP5 event. She usually dies before I've done my 5 runs, but as long as she's alive when it starts, she still gets the XP. I can usually get 4. Sometimes she survives on the 5th, but a lot of times she dies at the end of. But you get XP for it even if she dies during the battle, just as long as you start the battle with her alive. So yeah, you want to focus on those 4 ships. Put them in your dorm. Might want to run that 1200 oil mission for 18,000 experience. It takes 10 hours. Run that in the evening before you log off the game, if at all possible, to get that. So it's called to Northern Arms. They also got another event portion up. Z23 picture report. This is similar to the picture report that they had back on the New Year's event, where you were painting the pictures applies to the same way. Go into your mission tab, and as you use oil, you will get the paints. As you can see, I've used 2,500 oil today, so I will get some more paints. I think they give you every 500. I think it's 500, 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 25, that you get the paints. So, yeah, I think that's just the way it goes. So just run, just using your ships, doing dailies, running some battles, doing some hard modes, doing some regular running. SP, you can get them. I've been doing. The only thing I've been doing today is SP, except for my three hard modes that I did, and I got paint, so that works. Just using oil. Anytime you use oil for anything, yeah, uh, you'll get some more paints, and you just need them because it's going to be 7 days, and of course you're going to have to. I've already got the first day done. Get them next one up tomorrow, of course. Let's get an outfit for Z23, which looks like a pretty cute little outfit for there. So that'd be nice. So that's the second portion of the event. All right, so that just popped up tonight, so you want to get on that. If you don't, you finish up the Polaris event because that's coming to a close here shortly. I managed to get everything. I think I got this on, I think at the 25, phase 25, might have been phase 24. The outfit for Javelin popped up. So you don't have to do the full 40. It looks like you only need to get to about 24, 25. I'm going to continue on just to get the rewards. 500 cognitive chips is the next reward, but they're starting to get spaced out much farther. Before it was every 500 you would get a phase. Now it's every, it looks like it's almost 1,000 to get your next phase. So you're really going to have to do a lot of grinding on the Polaris metals to actually, I'm not sure what I've been trying to find out what the actual listing was, but every time I hit sort, it just takes me back to the event. So I haven't been able to get, normally they give you a listing of what the rewards are, but not in this case. So let's see what we got. So I'll show you what So this is if you complete the Passionate Polaris, which is the 7-day event, you got Fabuki's outfit. This is Fabuki's outfit right here. So a nice little sailor outfit with a nice little manju on her shoulder, and she's got the manju's got a little microphone there, because this is a Polaris event, of course. So that's pretty cool, and she's got her mic there too. So she was one of the ships that was in the singing that you want to get there. So that's a pretty cute little outfit for her. She's got a nice little fluffy tail. So yeah, so that's what you get. Javelin. Javelin, where are you at, Javelin? Did I take Javelin out of my favorites? I might have. Yeah, there's Javelin. So this is the outfit for Javelin. Pretty nice there. She's got her mic on. She's got the mic there, and you get a nice little outfit for her. It's got a nice little. If you go into the dorm, or you see it on the event tab when you run an event with her now. Once you've placed the uniform on, so right there she is. So watch her here in a second. See. Yep, she got the little spotlights and she's singing, and then her eyes, watch her eyes. I think she's got a little bit stage fright or something. But yeah, so that's pretty cute. So that was the if you completed the 7-day, it's the 25, I think 25 or 24 out of the phases for that event. This was one of the 7-day log-on events that you completed. You got this nice little bed. You can fit two ships in there. So I got to get one more bed. I've got 5 in the dorm, and I've only got 4 beds, so I'll have to see if I can scrounge up another bed. But working on that. So that's what you got. So that was the event. So yeah, Passionate Players, you got that event. I showed you that. I'll show you Sheffield. I do have Sheffield, and this was the Fubuki outfit. So let's go ahead and take a look at Sheffield. She's down towards the bottom here because I just got her. Okay, so as you can see from the Polaris event, I've got Cascone, Cleveland, Sheffield you get from the event, and then I've also pulled Admiral Hipper in her Polaris format. The only one I'm missing is Akagi. I did manage to pull another Cleveland U today that I did need, but I'll just use that to put another star in Cleveland when she gets to 10. So I'm not going to plan on using this fleet. I'm going to continue pulling on the event though until it ends, just to try to get Akagi, just so I have all 5 of the Polaris ships. Maybe in the future they'll put a buff to the Polaris fleet, or they might have an event where if you use Polaris ships you get extra experience or extra special rewards. So I want to have the ships just in case. but I'm not going to use it. I don't think for in-game. I'm not sure if it'd be. Most of what I've heard is just they're just average ships, so I'm really not going to plan on using them for anything. It just might be something to work on, and if I don't have anything else going on. But right now, there's so much going on. Um, so let's see what else. So that's it. Z23's picture report, and the Polaris is up now. The ships. Okay, South Dakota. Right here. South Dakota is obtained through the shop, the Merit shop. Okay? Merit right here. Okay? So it's very important that you run your exercises on a daily basis because that's how you get merit points. So you should be doing PvP. You can do 10 and then they reset and you should be able to do 20 or 30 a day. I've never really actually determined how many you could do daily, but I always make sure I do at least 10. Okay? And so you can get her out of here. I only had to use one Bullen to finish maxing her out with stars because I got them all from here. Okay, so it's sold out now because I purchased the last one today before I did the final star on her. So she's fully maxed out now. The Bullens, okay, you get Bullens in here. Okay, it's a prototype Bullen. Okay, this is the gold Bullen. I mean, come on. This is, one of the hardest things and one of the least accessible items in the game, and you can get him here just by doing your points. So I'm going to start focusing on Eldridge now since South Dakota's been maxed. But yeah, so always do your your exercises just to get that. You should focus on that. See, I did 10 this morning and they were already recharging. So yeah, focus on doing these. Even if you can't win, you still get some merit. Even if you lose, okay. If you lose, you still get merit. So it's not like you have to win. You get more merit, of course, if you win. But either or. Secondly, um, to get these, you want to make sure that you do your dailies on a daily basis. Okay. It's very important that you do your dailies, okay? And you get good items from this. Look at, I mean, your tactical training, you get cognitive chips for awakening. You get skill books here inside of the advanced mission and escort mission. You get parts, okay? You get if you do the subs. I haven't been really, to be honest, I have not focused on my sub as should. I got subs and they're above. They're at like 70 almost, I think, or a few are above that, but I've got a Z subfleet, which I need to start focusing on. But for in-game, just because it's going to give me a little bit more damage. But I haven't really focused on it that much yet. I do try to run this twice a week, though. And then you got your tech books here, okay? Tech boxes from this one. So you can get really good items out of here. So always make sure that you complete it. Now the tactical training, it starts at 60 and there's nothing lower than that, so that's understandable. But this escort mission here, for instance, see, this all goes all the way down to 10. Okay, basic fleet could pretty much do that. So come on, so get in there and run those. Get stuff because you need those cognitive chips, and the tech boxes and the skill books and the parts. You need those to make sure that you can level up. Now that now that we got this Northern Arms, really hoping we get Aurora as a reward for that, but we'll see. As soon as I get some more information, I'll let you know. But like I say, I couldn't find anything on this one in the wiki. The last thing they have is the Maid's Vision, which I got Dito out of. If you remember Dito, I'm going to be inserting Dito into my HMS fleet. My current plan is I'll probably take out. I'm not sure who I'm going to take out. It might be Edinburgh or Belfast. I'm leaning towards. I'll try both. I'll take out Belfast and I'll take out and whichever one gives me the best result will be what I take. And then I'm going to replace Hood with Monarch, my priority ship, once she's finished. As you know, I'm still in development stages on her, so I've got to focus on that as well. But you definitely want to get those 4 ships lined up for this because you'll be able to get the training points. And I'm really hoping that we get Aurora. She's a nice ship. This is my first Northern Front thing, so I'm really hoping to get that. So also, since you're going to be using those 4 ships, you're going to be leveling them up. and you're going to be using them for a training event, it might be a good idea to go into your lab and go into your shipyard. And if you're working on a priority ships, switch to an Eagle Union ship. Okay. Um, I was previously working on a Buki because Ibuki's in game. Um, she's one of the in-game ships that you want to focus on. She does excellent damage, and she has good skills. I switched back to St. Louis because St. Louis is Eagle Union, so you can get combat data collection from her. I've already, as you can see, I'd already started on her, but I switched over to HMS just so I could finish doing Monarch, which is now done, so I don't have to worry about focusing on her anymore. But so I've switched back to St. Louis. So if you're looking for, if you're doing a priority ship, you want to make sure that you're try to do an Eagle Union, because it looks like at least for the next couple of weeks, you're probably going to be pumping out Eagle Union fleet at a higher than normal rate to complete these events and do the training missions. So you want to make sure that you can, all that experience that you get goes towards your priority ship, even if it's a priority one. In priority one, they've just got St. Louis, and I don't think there are any other. No, there does not appear to be any priority one ships except for St. Louis. Now I think there's two or three in. Yeah, we've got Seattle, and we've got Georgia, and Gascon, no. KMS, no. Right, Juma, no. Okay, nope. There's looks to be, because she's Sakura, she's Iron Blood, and she is Eagle Union Gascon. So this is the other version of Gascon. Now the Gascon that you get. This is not the Gascon that you get from the Polaris. This is a much better version of Gascon. Okay, the Gascon and the Polaris does not even compare, well below what this is capable of. Okay, and she's Eagle Union as well too. So if you're looking priority two ships, you've got Seattle, Georgia, and Gascon. So those are three that you can get. Okay, understand now in a priority two, you can get these two just by Eagle Union points. I'm not quite there yet, but this one requires both Eagle Union Tech and Iron Blood Tech points. Okay. So just remember that. So yeah, and in priority one, St. Louis is Eagle Union. So you might want to switch to her to get the experience, because you get the combat data collection is sort of using Eagle Union lighter heavy cruisers. Okay, so that's that. So make sure you might want to you switch to that if you're not already. And then I'll switch back to Ibuki because she's in-game ship. All right, so that's where we're at. So it looks like this event's going to be going live. Also, remember that you make sure to use your Polaris medals before. Don't if you don't use them, you lose them. Okay, so make sure that you use these Polaris medals. I mean, they've got general. I've been focusing on the blueprints, like I say, because I'm in the process of developing HMS Monarch, which is a priority ship. But they've got parts in here. This is really good because you get these parts through dailies, but it's not specific. You get a chance, and it's just RNG. This is specific. You can get the specific part that you need. Okay, and it's only 30 Polaris medals. Okay, so this is a really chance to level up your gear. Certain gear pieces that you're working on getting leveled up. You want to try to max out your gear. Maxing out your gear and maxing out your skills are very important when you get up to like 10, 11, 10, 11, 12, 13 of the story, because that's in game, and serious damage is coming your way, and you need to be able to, put serious damage back. So, having maxed out gear, maxed out skills is important for that, and that's what I'm in the process of doing right now. I'm in 10 right now, and it's difficult for me to get 3 stars because I've got one fleet. My HMS fleet can usually knock out a boss, but you have to, one of the requirements getting 3 is to kill all. So you have to kill 10 or 11 battles to get to completely clear it, to get the 3 stars. So it's tough. I'm focusing on some of the in-game stuff. I'll be focusing back on 10, 11, and 12 after these events are over, and I'm pretty sure that I should be able to compete now because I've pretty much got 2 events. One of the big additions that I think is going to help out is Shuhu. I'm going to be starting to focus on finishing out her skill. I've got her up to 7. I'm going to get it all the way up. It heals your entire vanguard. If your vanguard dies, you lose the battle. So yeah, so that's what you need to focus on. So yeah, keep an eye on that stuff, and don't forget about the Polaris event. Finish that out. I'm running SP5. I've just put these ships in my fleet. Okay, this is the fleet I'm using on SP5. I've got my, my Enterprise, South Dakota, um, Portland, and Phoenix. I've got them all in here. Okay, and that's what I'm doing. I'm running that SP5. I'm getting Polaris medals for the shop, and at the same time, I'm leveling up these ships. Phoenix Phoenix is right on the verge. She sometimes survives all 5, but sometimes she doesn't. But as long as she's alive when we start the battle, she still gets the experience. I started with 17. I've got her up to 24. So yeah, so get those leveled up because you'll be able to use those in the event that's coming on the 27th, and we're really hoping we get Aurora because I'd like to have a Northern Primer ship. So we'll see. But yeah, that's what it is. So all right, that's it for today, guys. So thanks a lot for watching the video. Go ahead and put a like on it if you like it, and go ahead and click on the subscription button if you want to be notified every time I drop a video. All right, this is Ken Rear, signing out.